Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel Battleverse. Today we dive into one of the most dramatic encounters on the high seas, a story of power, precision, and a clear reminder of why the United States Navy destroyers remain among the most feared and respected warships in the world. When a Chinese naval vessel decided to challenge the wrong destroyer, it led to a scenario that exposed not only the advanced technology and firepower of the U.S. Navy, but also the critical differences in doctrine, capability, and strategy that separate the two naval powers. The exterior of the U.S. Navy destroyer immediately reveals its intimidating presence. These warships are not just built to float on water. They are designed to dominate every environment they operate in. With sleek lines engineered for stealth, radar-reflective angles, and a silhouette that is difficult for enemy sensors to lock onto, the Arleigh Burke-class destroyer is a marvel of naval architecture. The steel, gray hull is reinforced for durability in rough seas and during combat engagements. Every visible feature, from the vertical launch system hatches on deck to the imposing Aegis radar array, speaks of lethal capability. While the Chinese ship may have looked aggressive in posture, standing bow with a U.S. destroyer is like staring into the face of a giant. These vessels project authority, and their very presence in contested waters is enough to alter the calculations of adversaries. Moving inside the ship, the interior demonstrates why U.S. destroyers are not just machines of war but highly advanced operational platforms. The Combat Information Center, often described as the nerve center of the vessel, is filled with high-resolution displays, radar tracking systems, missile guidance controls, and communication nodes that connect the ship seamlessly with the wider U.S. naval network. Every operator inside is highly trained, capable of monitoring air, sea, and undersea threats simultaneously. The command bridge is equally impressive, designed for both situational awareness and rapid maneuvering. Unlike many other navies where interiors are basic and functional, U.S. destroyers combine efficiency with technological sophistication, ensuring the crew can perform at their peak for extended deployments. Below deck, the engineering rooms house some of the most powerful gas turbine engines ever fitted on a surface combatant, giving the destroyer its incredible speed, endurance, and maneuverability. The living quarters, while practical, are also designed with crew welfare in mind, something that becomes crucial during long months at sea. When we look at the Chinese ship's interior, while modern and improving, it often lacks the ergonomic and operational depth of its American counterpart. The encounter only highlighted this divide more clearly. Performance is where the U.S. Navy destroyer truly separates itself from rivals. Powered by General Electric LM 2500 gas turbines, the ship can reach speeds of over 30 knots, maneuvering with agility that belies its size. This allows it to position itself quickly during confrontations, chase down threats, or evade potential danger. The vertical launch system on board can carry more than 90 missiles at once, ranging from Tomahawk land attack cruise missiles to SM-2 and SM-6 surfaced-wear missiles, as well as anti-submarine weapons. This versatility gives the destroyer unmatched dominance across multiple warfare domains. In the incident with the Chinese vessel, the destroyer's ability to lock onto targets, track their every move, and prepare for instant engagement served as a stark reminder that challenging such a ship is a massive gamble. Its sonar and anti-submarine warfare capabilities also mean that even threats lurking deep below the ocean surface are not beyond its reach. Performance is not simply measured in terms of raw firepower, but in the ability to integrate sensors, weapons, and maneuver into a seamless combat machine. And here, the U.S. destroyer excels. Safety features are another crucial aspect that defines the destroyer. The U.S. Navy has built redundancy into every system. Should one radar array be damaged, secondary systems take over. If a missile defense system is compromised, there are multiple backup layers to ensure the ship is never left exposed. Damage control teams on board are trained constantly in firefighting, hull repair, and emergency response, meaning that even under the most punishing conditions, the ship remains combat effective. NBC nuclear, biological, chemical protective systems are fitted into the ventilation, allowing the ship to operate in environments where others would falter. For the crew, this is not just about confidence in the vessel, it is survival assurance. When the Chinese ship attempted to push boundaries and provoke the destroyer, It was clear that no matter the escalation, the U.S. ship had safety margins built into every possible scenario. Unique selling points make the destroyer a symbol of U.S. naval dominance. Unlike many foreign ships that specialize in one or two roles, the destroyer is truly multi-mission. It can escort aircraft carriers, conduct independent strike missions, perform ballistic missile defense, and enforce maritime security. Its Aegis combat system, unrivaled in its ability to track and neutralize multiple incoming threats, is the crown jewel of naval technology. The integration of cooperative engagement capability allows it to share sensor and targeting data across the entire U.S. fleet and even with allied navies. This creates a force multiplier effect. Challenging one U.S. destroyer is effectively challenging the entire U.S. battle group. This point alone demonstrates why the Chinese ship made a monumental mistake in attempting to confront such a vessel. As for the cost, U.S. Navy destroyers are expensive, often priced at around $1.8 to $2 billion per unit. But the price tag is a reflection of decades of research, development, and proven combat capability. They are not just ships, they are floating fortresses, platforms of deterrence, and political statements at sea. While China has invested heavily in expanding its fleet and producing new destroyers at a rapid pace, the price-per capability ratio still favors the U.S. One Arleigh Burke-class destroyer can exert influence across thousands of miles, support multiple missions, and maintain operational superiority for decades. For adversaries, the true cost of underestimating such a ship is far greater than any dollar amount. It is the risk of humiliation, escalation, and potentially devastating military defeat. In conclusion, the confrontation between the Chinese ship and the U.S. Navy destroyer highlighted more than just a brief naval encounter. It underscored the critical importance of technology, training, and doctrine. The U.S. destroyer stood as a reminder that the oceans are arenas of power where mistakes carry heavy consequences. Its exterior design, intimidating and sleek, projected dominance. Its interior, filled with cutting-edge systems, showcased operational depth. Its performance, unmatched in speed, firepower, and versatility, proved why it is feared worldwide. Its safety features reassured both crew and command of resilience under fire. Its unique selling points made it an unrivaled asset in any theater. And while its price is high, its value to American naval supremacy is beyond measure. When the Chinese vessel chose to challenge the wrong destroyer, it was not just an error. It was a lesson written in steel and strategy. A reminder that in the unforgiving world of naval warfare, picking the wrong opponent can be a very big mistake.